Hey guys, today we're gonna make Scottish Empire biscuits. This is a shortbread cookie and it is a traditional Scottish recipe. These are round cookies sandwiched with raspberry jam and topped off with a delicious cherry and icing.
Traditionally, these biscuits were actually first made in Austria, but they are also common in other places in Central Europe, such as New Zealand, the UK, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. And they actually have all different names for each region. So originally in the UK, they were called German biscuits because of their German-Austrian empire sort of history. But then when the First World Wars came around, they ended up changing the name to Empire biscuits because of that stigma behind Germany. And in Northern Ireland, they are actually still called German biscuits, but also can be called by double biscuits. In New Zealand, they are called Belgian biscuits. And the UK and Scotland still hold the Empire title.
Okay, here we have all the ingredients to make a Scottish Empire biscuit. First, we have flour, eggs, butter, and sugar. Those make the actual biscuit. Then to make the raspberry filling, we have raspberry jam, and then on top, you use caster sugar or confectioner's sugar to make the icing, and you top it with the cherry. Okay, so the first step is to combine softened butter and half a cup of caster sugar. You whisk it until it's just fluffy. Okay, step 2 is to add a beaten egg, and 2 cups of flour, which you already have pre-measured. I'll clump this until it forms dough.
While she's kneading the dough, let's talk about some traditional significance. These cookies are served like chocolate chip cookies are served in the United States. They're simply served all the time. This includes all family events, and this is primarily where the Scottish Empire cookies are served. Traditionally, these are served in all Commonwealth countries, which is 53 of the former British ruled countries. And that is what leads these cookies to be such a favorite for all times of the year.
So today we're going to talk about the cultural influence. The Empire biscuit has been a popular snack, especially in Scotland, since the early 1900s. Originally known as the Windsor biscuit, then the Deutsche biscuit. The bakery manufacturers changed the name of the snack actually to Empire biscuit during World War I. The name change was an attempt to inspire patriotism across the United Kingdom during the war, similar to the name Freedom Fries in the United States. Although it was renamed the Empire Scottish biscuit, it is still well known and it's a bakery favorite in Scotland to this day.
So now you roll out the dough to 1/4 inch thick, and then from there, we'll cut the dough into squares. So now I'm stamping out the circles that we will create to layer the biscuits.
This is a common dessert found in Scotland as it is very affordable and the ingredients are readily available to everyone. You can find this in bakeries and in homes since it is so affordable for many people to enjoy. You might actually find it in the movie Brave when the little boys enjoy their little dessert at dinner. So Scotland loves this dessert and you can find it everywhere.
So these go into the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. So Scottish Empire biscuits are traditionally prepared in a bakery in mass quantities, so you can buy them anywhere there, or you can make them at home with your family and friends to enjoy.
Now we're going to be making the icing that goes on top as soon as these get out of the oven. This is confectioner's sugar. I'm going to pour it in here. And then we have 2 tablespoons of water, and we're just going to try to whisk that together until it gets fluffy. So now we're gonna put the icing on top of the cookies. You just put a dot on top of how much ever you want.
Adding to what she said, when you look at these cookies, they're gonna be very fun, which is why as we approach the holiday season, these cookies are quite served everywhere around the Commonwealth countries on Christmas and around Thanksgiving at the end of meals.
So to finish off the biscuit, you take the other half of the biscuit and you put some jam on it, some raspberry jam, and you make a sandwich.
And now for the final part of our biscuits, we're gonna quite literally add the cherry on top.
Thank you so much for watching.
And one piece of advice before we leave is never run with a bad pipe. You may get killed.